it has came to the shock of not only me, but I believe Ubisoft was also shocked that more people are playing Rainbow Six Siege now than at launch, and hell, they're playing this game more than almost every other game, at least on Xbox. So I was playing Rainbow Six Siege the other night, and I was like, hey, I want to see how many people are on. And so there's only one way now to find out most played games on Xbox. You have to go online, but it's glitchy sometimes. Like right now, it's not telling the truth on what's the most played game, because like there's more people playing NBA Live than NBA 2K16, and there's more people playing NBA 2K15 than 16. So it's glitchy as fuck half the time. So micro shit, you know, fix your shit. But the meat of this video is I want to talk about why I feel like it is the third most played game on Xbox Live and why there's so many people playing it. And there's a lot of contributing factors. And I'm going to go down the list, and then I want to know from everybody who watches this what you believe the reason is and why it is so heavily played right now. And I came up with 4 factors off the top of my head, and this is all pretty much I can come up with at the moment. So, I believe, now me personally, I believe it's just cream rises to the top. I think that soon over time the bad games get weeded out, and the good games rise to the top, and that's exactly what happened with Rainbow Six Siege. That's why it's still going strong and steady. It's not a bullshit game with fillers. It's a game that you keep playing because you feel like you get better over time playing it, and you can, as you play it, you see a dramatic difference. You can play it different ways. You can be a roamer, you can be a camper, you can be a flanker, you can use different operators. It changes the gameplay dramatically. Who you play with changes dramatically. You can be a guy that tries to wall bang and use camera placements to do some crazy shit. You can just be a raw slayer. There's so many different ways to play the game, and it's a lot of fun because of that. The free Xbox weekend thing, and hell, it was free on, I think, PC and other stuff too. That also boosted it. That boosted the players that played it and got a taste of it to see how good it was. So that's another factor, is that they had a free weekend. My friend Jordan from Canada likes to point out that another reason why it's selling and doing so well is because it's cheap. It's like $25. And in Canada, games are more expensive, and I know across the world games are more expensive. Especially in Australia, they get screwed over. So that is a factor. Also, however, I personally just don't think that's the big reason. I think, you know, price to gamers isn't the biggest deal. I mean, $25 is kind of cheap for such a good game, but, you know, at the end, it's like $45 for the season pass, and that's what our dude C-Plan did. He got the season pass version of it because, man, if you don't have the season pass version of it, are you even playing? Like, it takes forever to get the new operator, so you're not even being able to play the new content that's free. Oh, that's another factor, is that the DLC plan is free, so that doesn't turn a lot of people off. That's what turned us all off to Division, is, like, once they started charging DLC, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna have to go, guys. I'm terribly sorry, but this, I'm not paying DLC for such a shitty game at this point in its lifespan. There's just no reason to buy DLC. And that leads me to the last point, is that the other games all suck. So, you saw me fumble around with Division, you saw me fumble around with Battlefield, not really on this channel. You see me fumble around with Destiny, but I kind of just like taking a break to Rise of Iron. I've tried playing different games, Black Ops 3 Zombies, but that fucking decade wait for the maps just kills me. So, fuck that, and not to mention multiplayer sucks. A lot of these games have died off until our player count dips. Even games like Overwatch and RIP Battleborn, that doesn't even fucking count as a game, I guess, at this point. But that game, that game also, I was trying to figure out why this clip you guys are watching is so long and boring, and I'm like, oh yeah, because I do some crazy shit coming up. So I'm sorry if I bored you with the gameplay. But that's my final factor, is that a lot of the games suck. That's what made Division so popular, or not Division, my bad. That's what made Destiny so popular, is that there wasn't anything else to play for the year before, like Star Wars Battlefront, Black Ops 3, and all these, and Rainbow came out. Is there was just nothing else to fucking play. So it was either play Destiny or play what, Advanced Warfare? Good joke. So yeah, that's why Destiny did so well. And that's why this game's doing so well right now, is because it is better than Destiny, so that's a big leg up. By the way, right here, so I down Twitch, Ash comes into the room, I'm not sure what's going on. Ash runs for the res, and what you're about to see is amazing. And by the way, I'm the last man standing going against 2 really good offensive operators, and I win. And I'm really proud of this, and I'm a god, and I have a big donkey dick. So, but let me know your thoughts below, what your thoughts on why it is the third most played game on Xbox, why there's so many people more playing it. You know, over here, IGN did an article with it on it, and it's funny, me and IGN think alike. They should probably hire me because I'm so much smarter. It's like, they showed the playlist population, and the stats are courtesy from Ubisoft too, so you know they're legit. That more people are playing on Skull Rain than Dustline. There was more people playing during Black Ice than Dustline, but now Skull Rain's boosted up, probably because of that free weekend thing. Hell, I would actually bet on it because if the chart looks with the way the chart is, I believe the free weekend. Yeah, I believe the free weekend boosted it up, and then boosted it up, and now everybody just bought it then too. Also, so yeah, go take a look at the chart if you don't believe me. But it's just crazy that the game is growing over time, and it's because it's a good game. They're still continuing to support it. Each patch makes the game a little bit better. Still plenty of issues I would love to rant about, and I can't wait for the DLC. The fucking wait in between the DLC launch and the week before you get the fucking operator sucks. Oh, and fucking the new map sucks donkey dick. But I am looking forward to the next balancing patch for operators and shit, and that's going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to Chunky actually not being super dodo, and Glaz getting a buff. But this has been Gangster 7. Let me know your thoughts.